And we are live, Lei Hoa from Hergong. Welcome to the Lego Super Sunday stream. We have a good panel tonight for you. We have a interesting topic of if you work for Lego, what would you do? So tonight, that is our big main topic, and we'll maybe building stuff on the side as we go through the evening and talking everything that's happening in the world of Lego and what has happened in our lovely panel of guests, who we have ROB's MIA for the moment. We have Philip, we have Bailey, and we have Aussie Brick Chick. It is all happening tonight. So we will pass the footy across and see what is happening in Aussie Brick Chick's world. What's going on? No, not yet.
Why you pick on me?
Ah, I had to go somewhere.
I had to go somewhere. Nah, ask Bailey. Bailey's not always around.
Bailey,
Yes.
what vintage, what awesomeness have you found in the world of Lego, my good friend?
I have actually finished a few secret projects that I'll reveal at a later date, but it's good to be building again. I have recently invested in some Lego stationery, and I'm experimenting with building some stuff using, you know, the like the little things that come with the stationery, so the pen lids that fit on bricks and the straps from books and things that are all actually still in system. I think for all of the thought that Lego put into that stationery range in 2015, not many people have actually utilized it, so I'm seeing what I can do with it just as a bit of a building exercise. So that's what I've been up to.
Oh, cool. No, there's a broad range there. There's a lot of stuff there that you see. The buildable watches stuff, the small little bits that you can play around with that. As you said, latches from the Lego Diaries, pen links you mentioned. There is a heap of stuff. So yeah, that's good that you're experimenting with that kind of stuff. That's bloody good to hear, mate.
I didn't realize the beads from the pens that Lego made back, 5 or so years ago, they have studs and anti-studs on them. I thought that they were completely hollow, so you can actually build with them like they're cylinders. So that will be interesting, trying to incorporate them into pillars and all sorts of designs.
Oh, cool. I wasn't aware that they were able to be adaptable like that. That's awesome. That's cool. There's a lot more versatility in Lego than you realise.
Yeah.
Lot more stuff that you don't realise that Lego has done, and you can really expand your building capabilities by utilising stuff like that, which I think most builders would just go, yeah, it's just a pen lid or a link from a watch, you ho hum and move on. But no, that's cool. It's good to see that you're all going in there and going, bugger that, I'm going to bloody see if I can build with it.
Could be an interesting experiment at least.
Well, that's it. That's great to hear. What is happening in the world of Phil, the model train Lego enthusiast builder extraordinaire that is Phil himself? What's going on, mate?
No, well, I picked up speaking of trains, picked up a box lot because I saw a set that had a first edition Harry Potter Hogwarts Express train in it. I was going to look for it anyway. I've already got one of those.
Yeah.
And trying to see what appeared to be the end of a piece of money. So I took a gamble and purchased it, and so far I have found a set for a Lego Space Blue and monorail. So missing windows. I found the rail cars and both the Hogwarts Express. I found the nameplate that and I got just one boilerplate for that set. But more excitingly, and I didn't think I'd ever find one, I found a couple of plates for Crypto 16, which was Scars In. It was an old castle set from the really early 90s, which I was super excited about. They're a really, really hard set to find, and they're uber ridiculously expensive. So I was really excited. And so happy to
wow.
The box. So yeah, there's also some quite a bit of public stuff in it too. So and so well worth it, I suppose. When you look at it, I mean, even if it's spicy, the sets themselves, I use lots of other things to build. I don't mind doing the odd colour swap build, so I'm sure that what we'll end up finding into something like a potentially rainbow brick Mahal maybe.
Oh yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. I've been approached by a lot of people to do one of those, so we'll see how that goes. And this lot will probably end up, if I do one, I'll end up a lot of that. So interestingly enough, though, this also had a bit of Belleville in it. I haven't seen Belleville in age.
Belleville.
So it's got some Belleville base plates, and I think it's also got some Belleville parts in it, which is a bit unusual. It's a very, very mixed bag. So there's quite a range of eras and all that I found. But other than that, haven't really been doing much. I've been working flat out, so doing 6 days a week, so it doesn't really allow much build time.
Yeah.
But yeah, so no, I've been fairly quiet, hey.
Oh, okay. But good that you're playing around with bits and pieces when you can, and keeping the fingers busy building when you can, and finding little gems like that is always exciting. So that's good to hear, Phil. That's really good to hear, mate.
Oh, definitely.
For sure. Well, ROB is still MIA, so I get the big screen. I've been playing with a lot of things this week. I'm currently trying to mock up a some type of car. I haven't even decided what car I'm going to build yet. We'll see what happens. It's all fun. I did do I did finish converting my Ericsson Sky Crane.
Oh yeah.
So I've done this puppy. I had a few technical issues trying to work out how to do the actual snorkel. I had a lot of issues with that. Darren on the Friday stream had some ideas. I had some ideas and played with it. A few things didn't work. Things fell off and wouldn't stay in place. But what I've come up with now is I've actually found a couple of older pieces from older sets, which I'm going to use as a snorkel piece. And these bits are actually from my broken sort of sets, which either got damaged while moving back to HK or... Ah, you got one too. Ah, hello. Phil's got one to rival mine. Nice. Nice. That's how you did your snorkel.
I'll take some photos up to me, and I'll take some photos for your brother, and I'll send them down.
Uh-oh. Everyone's gone quiet.
I'll be sure to send you some photos down to me. You there?
I think we've lost him. Come back to us, Tim.
While we're waiting, what have you been up to, ABC?
We went to Big W and we bought some of the dimension sets that were reduced. I was a bit disappointed that a couple of them weren't marked down, that were older ones. Hubby wanted Beetlejuice. Full price.
Are any of the new ones marked down?
I'm not sure which one's a new one. But something that we bought was actually full price, but he really wanted it, and I drew the line at Beetlejuice. It's like, well, it was overpriced for what it was.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it was cool, but considering we're not intending on playing the game, yeah, it was a bit over. Hey?
Were the Powerpuff Girls on special?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm trying to.
I'm
trying to remember because it was a couple of days ago. So we got. Hang on, I'll go grab it.
Make your work for it. Gee, Phil, what are you doing?
What did we get? We got Doctor Who, the Cyberman.
Oh, no.
The Dalek, because we didn't have that one yet. We got the Harry Potter and Hermione one. That one was reduced.
Oh,
yeah. Hang on. The sheet will tell me which ones were what. Yeah, I think it was a... Oh, no, all the ones that we bought were on special. The ones that weren't on special, I made him put them back. We got the A-Team. Looks like we've lost him. And we got this one.
Awesome.
Because I wanted Voldemort.
The double pack.
Yeah, so that one's pretty cool. That one was 17. It's not too bad considering.
Not old.
Isn't it?
They're like $45, aren't they?
Yeah, 18 was $9, Cyberman was $9, and Hermione was $12.
That's a pretty good price, hey? Can't claim that.
Yeah, not too bad considering what prices they were in the beginning. I have a bad feeling we're going to end up dropping off because Tim's not bumped back in. So yeah, that's most of what we've gotten or bought this week. I'm just finding out what happened.
What about getting back to the topic, what would you do for Lego, Bailey?
So if I was to, going against everything I stand for, if I was to work for Lego, I would want them to reduce the part count and the color palette and go back to basics for a bit, like they did in the late 90s and early 2000s before they went and exploded again with Bionicle and stuff. Because there seems to be a lot of parts nowadays that are coming out purely because it's a solution to using, a couple of parts together, or a solution to something that could quite easily be done another way. It's just easier having the one part instead. And I think though it makes for more creative ideas with the new parts, it also lacks a bit of the creativity of different techniques of the old style of building. And I see a lot of colors and stuff as well that are not overused, but they seem to be replacing some core colors, like bright light orange is pretty much the new yellow. Lime green seems to be the new standard green. It seems to be a big shift in the color palette, and it'll be cool to draw it back into the basics. I'm not talking like yellow, red, blue, white, and black, but just bring it back in and go back to basics for a bit and seeing what they could come up with. That would be an interesting way to approach set design, especially in the last few months, seeing what's been capable.
Yeah, that's an interesting point. You're right. What about you, ABC?
What about? I was going to ask Bailey. Do you think that the change in the colors being like your brighter colors, like lime greens and stuff. Do you think that's like to do with the friends and the elves using those colors?
Oh yeah, definitely. It